Do you think it's possible to reduce your belly by up to 5 centimeters in 24 hours? In this video today, I'm going to explain a few things, but at the end of the video, I'll show you a recipe and a menu that you can follow for 24 hours so that your belly can shrink by up to 5 centimeters in one day. For those of you who need to dry out for an event, for a wedding, to get into that dress that doesn't fit anymore, that suit that looks like a sardine can, if you're going on a special date to take a photo or wear a pussy hat, to wear that bikini in the beach. Anyways, to fit in that cloth urgently, you know that effect that you urgently need to reduce your belly for some moment? That's today's video.
Hey you guys, are you enjoying our content? Why I'm asking this? Because according to our channel analysis, 97% of the people who watch us are not subscribed to the channel. Do you believe this? So I sincerely ask, if you have liked our content, subscribe to our channel. Let's make this content reach everyone around the world, and let's make this a healthier world, okay? So subscribe our channel and God bless you.
First thing you have to understand is that in those 24 hours, you're not just going to lose fat. In fact, fat isn't the most important thing you're going to lose. Because I wouldn't be a cheapskate and tell you that in 24 hours you're going to lose all your abdominal fat. You're going to lose measurements, and belly measurements include fat. Water, liquid, gases, and also fat. Why not? I need to explain a bit to you about fat. Look, people, I'm talking here not just for aesthetic reasons. We joke about it a lot, but it's not just for aesthetic reasons. It's much more for health reasons. Visceral fat is the most malignant fat there is, and look, not everyone who is fat or obese has visceral fat. Not all have increased visceral fat, just as not everyone who is skinny has a dry belly. There is even those who is skinny and has a big belly, but everyone has visceral fat. Everyone. That's because the fat can be used like an energy storage. It can protect the organs from a stab or a shot. Anyways, the problem is when this fat accumulates more and more in the body. Now, one way for you to know if your fat is exaggerated or not is to take a tape measure. Take it inside and pause it and measure it. Now, you're going to pass the tape measure around your navel, right there, if you're a woman and your measurement is greater than 88 centimeters. Look, I'm being nice, okay? And if you're a man and you've given more than 102, I'm sorry buddy, but 102, it's a very well done belly. So a man more than 102 and a woman more than 880. I'm sorry, but you're in the risk group and I'm going to explain this better. The distribution of body fat happens in different places. It can accumulate in the form of subcutaneous fat, i.e. under the skin, or visceral subcutaneous fat is the fat under the skin, and it has the appearance of soft fat, like those fuzzy things that keep swinging on the arm, the jowls. It is soft, that fat that swings, that fat known as pear fat pair, obesity pair, is that woman who has more fat on her hips. This fat is more frequent in women due to estrogen. Estrogen favors the greater accumulation of fat on the hips, so much so that estrogen is what gives women their most feminine shape, not only on the hips, but also on the breasts and buttocks. It is estrogen that makes women more beautiful. It's difficult to get rid of, but it's less dangerous than visceral fat. So much so that I'm sure you know elderly people like an aunt of yours who's over 80 with subcutaneous fat, but you don't know one with a belly. And a belly fat that's fast, which is visceral fat. This fat is behind the muscles of the abdomen, next to the organs, next to the kidneys, the intestines, the liver, and it's a hard fat. If you tap on that person's belly, there's a hard belly. There the visceral fat is like a ball, as if it were a brick, as if it were a watermelon. And there are people who grow so much this fat that it sticks out, causing an umbilical hernia. People who have this type of fat, this type of belly, have a body in the shape of an apple. It's called apple obesity. This obesity. The most dangerous, i.e. the waist is bigger than the hips, and this fat affects the metabolism. It increases inflammation of the organs, decreases the amount of adiponectin, which is an important hormone in burning fat, and is a hormone that helps speed up the metabolism, i.e. the more belly fat you have, the harder it is to lose weight. Visceral fat increases the risk of cardiovascular disease, heart attack, stroke, increases insulin, increases blood, glucose, increases hypertension, and metabolic syndrome as a whole. Any excess body fat is dangerous, but visceral fat is even worse, and how to eliminate this visceral fat. The first thing you have to do is say goodbye to sedentary lifestyles, stop spending the day watching Netflix, Give up smoking, drinking too much alcohol, and of course eat a healthy diet, as a nutritionist is a great solution. But in general, it comes down to refined carbohydrates, soda smoked, sausages fried, foods hydrogenated, vegetable fat, artificial sweeteners, avoid dairy products whenever possible, cut out ready-made frozen foods, and what can do? It's eat foods with anti-inflammatory antioxidant action such as olive oil, extra virgin with an acidity of less than 0.5%, like avocado, pomegranate, and other red fruits, also fish with sardines, tuna, salmon. All are sources of omega-3. Like vegetables, fruits all are rich in fiber, phytochemicals, vitamins, minerals. And in the case of fruit, you have to know what to eat, so you don't overeat fruit. If you overeat fruit, despite it being a healthy thing, it will increase your belly. You can incorporate seeds into your diet. Seeds are rich in good fats such as walnuts, nuts, oil seeds like flaxseed, chia, pumpkin seed. You can also consume ginger and red pepper, turmeric, paprika, and herbs in general. If you started eating these foods in a balanced way today and cut out what I've just said, you'd already notice a huge difference in your body. But the tip in today's video is for you to lose up to 3 centimeters in a single night, or lose up to 5 centimeters in 24 hours. Of course, you're not going to burn your abdominal fat in 24 hours. That's not clear. But you will notice a reduction in your measurements, so you'll have to spend the day eating what I'm going to tell you. And of course, you can't do it every day. But the ideal is for you to talk to a nutritionist about, because what's good for me, what's good for most people may not be good for you. But if you do what I'm going to tell you here, which is a more general dietary guideline, once a week, once every fortnight, it will help you to give yourself a boost. What to consume to reduce the size of your stomach by up to 5 centimeters in 24 hours? So write down 8 o'clock in the morning if you're going to drink a glass of warm water with lemon, of course. Then you'll wake up fasting and you shouldn't have gastric problems with gastritis, esophagitis, more serious things, okay? That fasting water with lemon can irritate a little, so if you have stomach ulcers in the adeno, don't do it, okay? First consult your doctor. Then you took water with lemon fasting, warm water. And then at 10 o'clock in the morning, what are you going to eat? Another glass of water, this time without lemon. And you're going to eat a green apple. Then half a day has come. I hope you're not hungry at that time. Half a day has come. What are you going to eat? A cup of green tea, without sweetener for God's sake, okay? But a piece of protein can be a piece of meat that takes up the palm of your hand, can be a meat, can be a fish, can be a chicken, then a piece of protein with a salad of vegetables ready, then 15 o'clock, you will eat again. What? A glass of juice, mixing carrot, a small carrot, hibiscus tea, or you can also put, there are hibiscus powder, you can put it. A squeezed lemon, a passion fruit and some water, that's it. 19 o'clock, you'll be using a cup of chamomile tea. Half an hour later, chicken breast or a small piece of fish, plus a salad with raw vegetables, and then the whole day drinking water at will. And if you happen to get sick or dizzy or feel weak, eat an egg or a piece of fruit, preferably an egg.
People do this one day, do it for real, and come back and tell me what you thought, what the results were. How did you feel? Belly shrunk. Do you feel lighter? I'll give you a challenge. Take your measurements for doing it in 24 hours after. And of course, share this video with everyone you know. You may be helping someone to be happier and healthier. Now answer me one thing, your measurements are within the risk group.
And don't forget to live this life with health, compassion, and with the God on your heart. Bye, people.